I spent my summers as a Buddhist monk in Plumvillage in France, which is a meditation center by Thich Nhat Hanh, a famous Vietnamese Buddhist monk who is famous. Well, one of the things he's famous for is that he was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize by Martin Luther King. And it's a center that focuses on being kind to others and creating a world that is a better place. And they focus a lot on enjoyment and being grateful to what you have and your ancestors, and understanding the interconnectedness of you as a living being. There's a song that we would sing there that I always liked. Much of the teachings are very poetic. They're really not directly pointing. They're kind of beautiful in their way of describing, and for some people that works perfectly. For me, I would many times sit there and say, okay, well, can you just talk about the subject? Why do you need to talk about the birds and the bees and the lotus flowers? And I know there's a lot that can be explained through other things, but sometimes it just got so wide that I lost track of what they were talking about. So one song that they sing a lot, and we sang every time I was there, is I have arrived, I am home. Let's see. I have arrived, I am home, in the here and in the now. I have arrived, I am home, in the here and in the now. I am solid, I am free. I am solid, I am free. So it's a song about arriving and coming home. And this song actually talks about time. It talks about how to be present here, but it does it through the perspective of a practice. And I would like to instead go into talk about time through the perspective of how we experience it, how it's difficult to stay here because we're being pulled in the future and the past. And it's actually a beautiful song that very well describes this if you look at it from the right perspective. But what is the right perspective, you'll ask? So I'll try to explain how I see this. So when we think of being here and now, in the Plumvillage tradition, they talk about focusing on your breathing and on your steps, and you should feel at home. Now, what they're describing when you say feel at home is what I call non-centricness. It's a state that comes when you're able to let go of the sense of self. Some people call this non-duality, even though non-duality is actually a bit different, because then they want to feel as a whole with everything. I'm talking about the state where you don't feel like there's anyone there. There's no separation, but there's not any separation because there's nothing there. Sorry, that you are here and you are there, or that has disappeared and you're one. The reason there's no separation is because there's no feeling like there's anyone here. Everything just is. You don't identify with anything. You don't feel like you're identifying with anything. So instead of trying to become one with your breath and one with the world, what we're actually trying to do is to see how there is just this one moment that's flowing, that's moving, and time seems to many like it's something that's against us. Oh, I'm so stressed. I want to be over there, but I'm over here, so I need to stress over there. And if you can look at that from a different perspective and instead say like, wait a minute, you cannot be anywhere else than here, right now. When you get over there, the place you're running to, guess where that's going to be? It's going to be here, and it's going to be now. In other words, when you get over there, it will be the same time as it is now. It'll be now. So you will be here in the now. I have arrived, I am home, in the here and in the now. So instead of feeling that we're trying to get over there, we can still see, oh, I am walking over there, but I am here. I have arrived, I am here, I'm already here. I don't need to go over there to feel like I'm here, because I am here now. So the feeling of coming home is something that you have as a constant state of feeling It feels like you're always there, you're not going somewhere else. And this is something that you can actually use as a practice. You can work with looking at what does it feel like right now. Oh, I feel stressed because I'm sitting here listening to this dude talking nonsense, and I actually need to get over there and watch this other video that is much more important. Now, you can go and watch the video if you want to, but if you look at that, you can feel that, oh, I'm not comfortable, I feel an uncomfortableness, and I want to get here, I want to get there, so I can be here, there. Because when I listen to that thing or do that thing, then I can feel calm and I can be here and I can feel home. But this place never leaves. Where you are never leaves. You are always here, and it is always now. If you think you're going to feel better when you get over there, realize that the time it's going to be when you get over there is going to be now. And the space that you will be in when that time comes is now. It's here. So you're always here and you're always now. That's the only thing that you can experience. We can never experience anything outside of the here and the now. If you feel that you want something, say you're thinking about, my fiance has made some nice food at home and I'm waiting to get home to that, and she's made it really cozy for us and our family, and I can, that's going to be so nice to go. I'm not here. I'm not now. I am feeling a feeling of what I believe is going to be to get home over there, but actually I'm already home here. There's more to it. I mean, there is more to it than just saying home. Home, again, I'm interpreting these very vague descriptions that Thich Nhat Hanh usually gives, and say that what he is trying to describe, coming home, is a feeling of being what I call non-centric. Non-centric is that feeling you feel when you were a child and you just ran around and everything was light, everything was easy, there was no effort, you didn't need to go anywhere. When your parents told you to go, like, no, I don't want to, I'm having fun here. Why do we need to go over there? It's fun here. Why do you believe we need to go over there and do something else? Because we're having a good time now. Why do you force us away from now? Obviously, they're not so insightful that they can see, actually, I'm going to enjoy it over there as well. But for a child, they're much more able to enjoy being here and being now. So as children, we had this lightness, this feeling, it's nice to just be here. And that exists now as well. You haven't lost that in the sense that, you can never get that back. The reason you lost that feeling of being light, easy, effortless, solid, and the way the world was just there and playful when you were a child, was because you had a different perspective of where you were. As we grow older, we feel, I need to stress because actually I need to go do the shopping and I need to go home because my family's waiting for me and I need to bring the phone home and I need to cook food, so then I feel stressed. In other words, I'm not here, I'm not now, I'm trying to be over there. So in a way, it's a good way to think of it as, I'm coming home because I want to go home and I want to do those things, but actually I am already home here. Home is a space, and it's not really that it's your home we're looking for. We're looking for a feeling of safety, of feeling secure, of feeling like you don't have to prove anything to anyone, a feeling that there's no one who will judge you, the feeling of I am where I'm supposed to be. So if you can look at time, instead of thinking time doesn't exist, because time does exist. It's just that our perception of time is completely wrong. We feel like it's real over there and it's real over there, but actually it's just real here. And our perception that time is real anywhere else than here, that's the illusion or the delusion that we have about time. By focusing on being here, being now, and feeling that, you know what, I'm not going to get here over there. I am already here. If you can think about that and see how when you stress to get over there, the reason you do that is because you think something's going to happen when you get over there that will make you feel okay. And that feeling of feeling okay is already here. That doesn't mean just sit still and don't do anything. You still do things, you still move around. It's just that there's no longer the pressure that if you can just get over there, you will be home. That is simply not true. You don't need to do that because the feeling of safety and security of being here exists right here. This is a if you listen to this, you might go, oh, okay, that makes no sense at all. You might go, yeah, that makes sense. Or you might even say, yeah, I've heard that before. I understand that, so I don't need to listen to this. This is such a common problem that people do, that they believe they understand. Even I don't, I mean, I understand it intellectually, but I don't fully understand it because I don't live it every single second of every single day. It's something that I have to be working towards, aligning myself towards getting back to here, getting back home. I made a video here where I go into more detail about the kind of thing that happens after you listen to someone like Eckhart Tolle and The Power of Now, because there's also a lot of things in there that we feel, oh, I know this, I understand this, and then we kind of think that I learned it the way that I learned 1 + 5 is 6 in school, and now I understand math. That's not how it is. You have to internalize this, and this video here goes into more detail about how to not get caught up in that trap, but actually use that so that you can change your ability to enjoy being here and being now.